Kathy here. So I want to talk to you about the Heritage Collection. Now, the Heritage Collection is one of my favorites, but it's different than, say, the Pinup, the Ultimate, the Athena, the Lace Original, and the Nursing. So those styles that I mentioned have our essential weave. So it's kind of a little bit more givey, where this is kind of a little tighter in the weave. Now we have some other styles besides the Heritage Collection. We have the Siren, and that's also a level 4 like this one. And in our level 5, we have the Diva, which is my mom's favorite, and it's definitely not one for me, but I like the Empress, which is also a level 5. There's different styles that I like for different reasons, and the Heritage is one of the favorites of mine because it gives me lift and support, and I measure 46, 32. That's a 14-inch difference. And then I'm 42 on the hips, and we're not going to talk about the flap. But anyway, we do ask you for your measurements because when you put your measurements into the fit finder, if you're a girl like me who's kind of on the chestier side, it might suggest, depending on the type of hug or comfort that you prefer, for you to size up. So for me, I size up, and these versus my essential collection, like the Ultimate. Now, there's 3 different Heritage styles. The first one is the one that I'm wearing, and then we also have one that's the lace, the Heritage lace. So you can see that they have a little lace design, and then there's the Heritage sheer. So there's a little bit of sheer. Now, I don't have the current, any updated ones of the demiette because it is a racer back, which is not a favorite of mine. Now, these do have the ability in the Cami, and I'll show you. We got the demiette. Here are 2 different ones. This is the Heritage. It's nice and short. And then here's a Heritage lace. All right, so can you see this molded cup in here? And then there's like a little space. Well, somebody who's smaller, they're going to have more separation than I do. 14 inches, that's a lot of real estate to kind of fit up in here on a small little frame. But you can see I'm lifted with no underwire, and there's never falling strap. And the straps here, they do have the ability to crisscross. We call that convertible. And it gives me even more lift. Watch this. If I was to do this, yeah, it also does change the neckline. So depending on what you're wearing, you may need to look out for that. Now with this firmer material, it, for me, seems like it does kind of give me more of a nice hug, especially in the back. Look at my back. It's nice and smooth. I can guarantee you that if I was in the demiette, you would see some little ripples down in here more so. And over here, let me show you, right? Yes. So these camis are basically like a boob job and a tummy tuck for less than $100. And it's going to give you confidence and comfort throughout the day without making you feel squeezed in because we have variable compression. What is variable compression? I'll show you what it looks like. So see this right here on the side, right? So it has that release point. So you're not going to be all squeezed up super, super tight. And then there's some release bands up underneath the garment as well. It's kind of hard to see right up in here, but there is a release point. Now, I had mentioned to you before about the Essential Collection, and I'm going to show you that material. This is an Ultimate, and you can see how this is very givey. And over here, this is another print. It's kind of a little snug. I mean, not totally snug, not like our Diva inner shelf or the Empress. That's a little tighter. It does have that stretch, so it's going to hold those girls and it's going to lift them up. Anyway, if you'd like to know more about this collection, please reach out to me or your stylist. We'd like to help educate you before you make your decision because, you know, we want you to love these as much as we do. And as long as you're getting the correct size and styles that are suggested for you, you're probably going to want more. So we say wear one, rest one, and wash one. So you'll probably want to start off with 3. That's why we have some of the bundles that we do, and we have different sales. Now, we also offer PayPal as an option. So if you're a girl like me, I use PayPal, and I can do it in 4 payments, or I'll hit that pay it off in 6 months with interest free. So it's totally up to you, depending if you have a PayPal account or not.